Hey you guys, it's Topic Bricks here and welcome to episode 1 of making the Ministry of Magic in LEGO. I've been wanting to make this video for a very long time and we're finally making it, so I can't wait to get started. If you're new to my channel, I'm a LEGO YouTuber and I make predominantly LEGO Harry Potter videos. Basically news videos, analysis videos, speculation videos and reviews, but I've really wanted to get stuck into a proper big mock series and we're finally doing it. Now if you don't know what a mock is, it stands for My Own Creation and it's a term used to describe custom LEGO builds which aren't official LEGO sets. So this is what we're going to be doing in this series. Now I did a mock series quite a while ago and the reason I did that was to test the waters. You know, I did a 4-part mock series which we made the entrance to the Chamber of Secrets, and I did that to see if you guys would like it, if I would enjoy making it, and that series really went well. It got quite a few views, you guys seemed to enjoy it and I enjoyed making it. So ever since that series was wrapped up, I was determined to take it to the next level. So once I'd decided I was going to make a big massive LEGO mock, the question was, which mock should I make? I was really zoned in on 2 options and I couldn't decide between the 2. The 2 options were the Ministry of Magic and the Battle of Hogwarts. I obviously ended up going with the Ministry of Magic. That was because people have already done the Battle of Hogwarts before and I didn't want to do something similar to what other people have done, and I haven't seen anyone do a Ministry of Magic at this scale, which I want it to be, because I'm considering investing around $2,000 into this. That's my limit. It could end up being $2,500, it could end up being $1,500, but it's going to be around that price point for this massive Ministry of Magic mock. I've actually invested in a new camera and lighting equipment for this mock as well, so I have really gone ham on this. So I'll be partly relying on the money I make from my YouTube channel in order to fund these mocks. All the money I make from my YouTube channel goes back into the channel when it comes to camera equipment, lighting, these mocks. Every single penny I make goes back into the channel, and I wouldn't be able to do it without you guys, so for that I want to say thank you. Building these mocks is my passion. I love LEGO and I love making these custom mocks, and this is a dream to me, to build something of this scale and just size, and I really can't wait to crack on. So if you want to join me on that journey, then make sure to hit subscribe and hit the notification bell to be alerted when I release a new segment of this Ministry of Magic mock. It only takes a second. Thank you. So before we go over the plan I have in mind for this mock series, let's just quickly go over the schedule. So June 1st in the world of LEGO Harry Potter is a very important date, and that's because that's when all the new LEGO Harry Potter sets comes out for the summer wave. It could be July if you're in America, or August, but generally speaking around that time is when the new LEGO Harry Potter sets come out, and there's rumoured to be loads coming out around that time in 2022. There was loads last year, there was loads the year before, and basically my priority after June is going to be making content on those sets. I'll be making review videos, analysis videos, you name it, but I need something to make content on between now and then. So this is where the Ministry of Magic mock series is going to slip in. So obviously this is going to last about 5 to 6 months. I want this series to be over by June, so the end of May. I think I've got the very last episode scheduled on the 21st of May or something like that. So this is going to take 5 or 6 months. It's going to be a big series, and there's going to be episodes every 2 weeks. I was initially planning to do weekly episodes, but if I'm only going to spend, let's say, $500 a month on this mock series, then I really can't guarantee there's going to be significant change every single week, because there could be some weeks where I just don't have too much time to work on it, or you know, the bricklink orders don't come in, and I don't want to make irrelevant content for you guys. So if I do videos every 2 weeks, I can guarantee good, long, beefy videos with significant change between each episode, and I think that works out about 10 or 11 episodes, which is a nice number for a 5 or 6 month mock series. So I think that's everything I wanted to say. So I do actually need your help in this episode, guys. I need your feedback, I need your interaction, because I've drawn some floor plans of what I want the mock to look like, but I've not settled on which floor plan to go with. So I'm going to present you 3 plans or 3 ideas for floor plans, and I want you guys to vote in the comment section below on what plan I should go with. So let's go to that now. Okay, so here are the floor plans that I've drawn. So before we take an in-depth look at these, I just want to explain that I'm going to be making this mock on the 16 by 16 mosaic plates that you get in the art set. So I've actually ended up ordering 45 of these plates. These plates alone cost me $150. There is absolutely loads here. I mean, I know you think $150 for what, 45 pieces? These pieces are absolutely huge. There's a lot of plastic here, so I do think it was a good deal. I've also bought 220, I think, Technic pins, which is required to put all of these mosaic plates together. This is going to act as the floor. Obviously I'll be tiling and building on top of these, but the reason why I'm using these pieces is because of how modular they are. So obviously you put these pieces together, Technic pins, so it'll be 1, 2, 3, just like the art mosaic sets, and essentially that allows us to arrange the Ministry of Magic however we see fit. So if you wanted to follow this at home, which would be a madman to do so, but if you did, then you could basically arrange this depending on how much space you've got. And that's, you know, that's one of the advantages of using these art plates. You can do the same with base plates, but they're so big and they're so thin, they have their own problems entirely. Where these are 16 by 16, so obviously they're big, but not that big. So you've got a lot of customization there, and also it's good for transportation. So this building is going to be absolutely huge, and I have nowhere to store it. So obviously I've got a table here, but the issue is this is a temporary table. This table is not going to be up in my room when I'm not filming. This is a collapsible table, and once I've done filming, then the table is going to be folded away and put somewhere else. So obviously the mock that I'm making has to be able to come apart and stored, and the only way really to do that is with these plates. So that's why I've gone with these. But taking a look at the actual plans themselves, I've drawn them on graph paper, and that's because they come with like checkered squares. So every 4 squares is 1 mosaic plate. So the courtroom here, for example, is 2 mosaic plates wide. The atrium here is 2 mosaic plates wide. The courtroom is also 3 mosaic plates long. So you can basically gauge how big each section is here. So let's take a closer look, an in-depth look at the 3 plans that I've made. Okay, so taking a look at plan 1, so every single one of these plans have got, so the rooms are exactly the same for each one of these plans. The only thing that's different is where these rooms are on the map of the Ministry of Magic. So the rooms I am going to recreate is the courtroom from the Order of the Phoenix. The atrium is where the fireplaces are. You know, that's the most recognisable place in the Ministry of Magic. You've got the Fountain of Magical Brethren, obviously at the end of that corridor. You've got the Department of Mysteries corridor here. You've got offices such as the Auror office, the Arthur Weasley's office, Umbridge's office and Fudge's office. They're the 4 sort of offices I want to make. I think they'll be the most interesting to make. And then you've got the orb room, and these are meant to represent shelves. I'm not sure if I'm going to have 5 shelves. It could be 4, it could be 6. You know, that's just a representation of we're going to have shelves here. And then we've also got the archway room at the end, which has got the veil where Sirius Black dies, and you've got the big Death Eater versus the Auror fight scene. So this is plan 1. This is the longest plan, and obviously I think this makes the most sense. You go through the corridor, you run through the orb room into the archway room. It makes sense. An issue I have with this is that it's a bit too long, but I guess it works. I think this is too long to go on my table, but I guess I can find somewhere else to display it when I eventually finish this. But it's something to consider. So let's have a look at plan 2. So plan 2 is a lot more compact. It's basically got the same layout on the left hand side. However, on the right hand side, the orb room, actually you've got to turn a complete 90-degree angle to get to the archway room. It doesn't make it as long, and it's a lot more compact. I do like this version better. The only issue I have with this plan is, so with this mock, I'm not planning to have any rooms. This is going to be sort of like the Cloud City Master Builder set, where you've got the floor and stuff built on it, and then it's quite open, like top down. You can get your hands in and mess things about. So that's going to be easy here. There's going to be a line of fireplaces here, but then the issue is to access this area. I thought you'd have to walk around the opposite side of the table to access it here. So for plan 3, it's basically exactly the same as plan 2, but I've just switched it round so that the fight scene, the archery room, is at the bottom of the orb room and not at the top. That's the only difference. So I think I'm going to ignore plan 2 essentially, and have basically plan 3 where, you know, if this is an open, like, it'll have probably walls at least on 2 sides, but if this is open from this side, and then the atrium and the Fountain of the Magical Brethren is open, then it's much easier access at the key components of the MOC. You don't have to like keep swapping sides of the table to get from here to here. I think plan 3 looks better. So the 2 I'm really determined on are plan 3 and plan 1. So let me know in the comment section below, what plan would you guys like to see? Plan 1, nice and long, or plan 3, nice and compact? So it's up to you, it's completely up to you guys. I don't mind either way, but the layout of the rooms is basically the same. It's just where those rooms go essentially. So let me know in the comment section below what you guys think of my idea for these mosaic art plates, for using them as the floor, because essentially I can't keep this entire MOC all together on a permanent basis. I just simply don't have the room. So once I've finished recording, I can collapse the table, take the MOC apart in its different sections, because essentially each room is going to be its separate section, because it's all going to be connected via Technic pins. It's going to be completely modular, the entire MOC. See it like the 2021 Hogwarts expansions. It's exactly like that. Each little section can come apart in its own sort of set, and that's exactly what this Ministry of Magic MOC is going to be. This big MOC is essentially going to be a load of little MOCs all put together. There's probably going to be at least like 10 different sections which can come apart, so I can easily store it when I'm not recording, and when I hit record and I want to make the MOC, I can put all the sections together, and voila, we've got one big MOC again. I think it's the only way I can possibly do it. I mean, yeah, I could have used base plates, but I think these art plates are better for that. So yeah, let me know what you guys think of that idea. So yeah, please let me know which plan I should go for, plan 1 or plan 3. I really want to make the correct decision here, because whichever one I go for is going to make a massive impact on the entire series. I'm pretty sure I'm just going to get rid of plan 2 though at this point, because plan 2 is just a weaker version of plan 3 in my opinion. So yeah, let me know between plan 1 and plan 3. Cheers. Also, if you want to help fund the series, then please consider becoming a member from as little as $1.99 a month. You get awesome perks such as exclusive Discord ranks, you'll get behind the scenes content of this MOC series, so sneak peeks, etc. And also, if you're a tier 2 or tier 3 member, you get free Lego sent to you by me on 3-month and 12-month intervals. So please make sure you take a look at that. A big thank you to the current members, and also a special thank you to Brightest Witch Bricks and Tommy C Bricks, who are tier 2 and tier 3 members. That's about it for this episode. Make sure to subscribe and hit the notification bell to not miss the next episode, which should be in exactly 2 weeks' time. I've been Topic Bricks, and I'll see you in the next episode. Bye for now.